we bring you a special address from our respected principal ma'am, Ms. K. Sarita Reddy. Let us listen to our principal as she highlights how Vignan ensures quality teaching for every student.
Namaskaram Andi. Bonara. I'm good. Hope you are all doing good. Hope all of you are enjoying the news channel. And already we have released the 2 editions, and this is the 3rd edition, in which we are going to highlight the activities done in July. So all the segments which are in the news channel, do you think it's a one-man effort? No way. So in this, there is a lot of effort put by the management and the teachers. So if the segments which are there in the news channel are becoming successful because of the teachers' effort. So as you all know, for every successful student, there is a teacher behind. And here in Vignan, for every successful teacher, there is a management behind. So in this episode, I would like to bring to your notice how a teacher is trained in Vignan. So teacher at Vignan is not a normal person. So the teacher should undergo different phases to become a teacher in Vignan. So in that, the step 1 is the qualification.
Checked whether the teacher is qualified either in PPTC, DEd, BEd or MEd, the candidate takes a faculty test. So it is must and sure for a candidate to score 60% marks at least to move to the next stage. Once a child is qualified here, the steps 2 starts. The step 2 is giving a demo class to the coordinators. So the one who qualifies in giving the demo properly, the coordinators will be assessing them in the subject knowledge, teaching methodology and interaction with students. So once this demo class is done and qualified, the candidate moves to the next round, that is step 3. So here this step 3 is very, very important because if a teacher only knows the teaching, it's not enough. So here the principal takes the interview to the candidate. This is called as an attitude round. The shortlisted candidates then will give an attitude round where their approach, values and commitment to teaching are evaluated. So after crossing these 3 rounds, the teacher is not yet appointed. So there is one more last and final round wherein all this, whatever the coordinator has assessed, whatever the principal has assessed, that will be forwarded to the vice chairperson madam. She will be checking all these areas and then an appointment order is given. So in this way the teacher is appointed. So do you think the teacher is appointed and the work of the management is done? No. So here actually the beginning state for a teacher. Yeah. Now the final appointment order is in the hands of a teacher. So do you think the appointment order is given and she is a teacher in the Vignan? No, it's not like that. So then after giving the appointment, that means the teacher's career begins here. It is a beginning for the teacher. So after that, thorough continuous training will be given to the teachers. Monitoring will be given, supervision will be there, buddy system will be given. Coordinators will take care of her in teaching her properly, in delivering the content properly, to take care of the students properly, classroom management. In so many areas the teacher is trained. So after thorough training, then she will be assigned a class. Once a teacher is selected, she will be undergoing different sort of trainings. So weekly once we have an online orientation and monthly once one offline orientation will be there, wherein all the branch teachers will come together and discuss the topics in detail. And Dasara vacation, there will be a workshop for a week long to understand what to be taken up in term 2. And during the summer holidays, 20 to 25 days long sessions will be given to the teachers by the coordinators to make them thorough in the subject. In this way, the teacher is thoroughly trained. And after thoroughly training, the teacher has received the training, and then, okay, the teacher has taken the training, and then what happens is that the exact observations will be done by the coordinators and the principal to check whether the particular teacher is doing well in the class, delivering the lessons properly in the class or not. So, if a teacher is not delivering, if any teacher is not effective, as the training is given, the teacher is not following, then what happens is that we will be conducting faculty test term wise. In that, from that, we will get to know where the teacher is lagging. So, in that areas, everybody will give the advice, and then the teacher tries to improve herself. So, this is what we do to bring the quality of a teaching. So the teacher, do you think the teacher will not be an effective teacher after undergoing all these activities? It's up to you. You can understand what is the effective teaching and what is the quality of a teacher. So then, do you all want to know what a teacher does in these training sessions? So the teacher, what she does, she goes through the lessons thoroughly and understand the content in depth. If after understanding, all the teachers handling the same class come together and they start preparing the micro plans, wherein they will understand the needs of every student and what are the questions the teacher can pose will be addressed over there, and how the content should be explained in each area, where the activities should be implemented. This all will be designed sitting in the orientation classes. And after that, activity planner will be prepared, Facebook will be prepared. You all got to know how a teacher is trained in Vignan. So by this you will be understanding that how much care we take to make your child a future citizen. So I hope in this way, if at all we are training the teacher, the quality of education will be excellent and your child will be excelling a lot. Thank you, dear parents, for encouraging us and giving the support in each and every area. Thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, I thank each and everybody. And one small last point I would like to tell is that there are lot many changes in our campus. Our campus has become so green and smart boards are already installed, and we are going to do all the facility, give all the facilities whichever were there in the previous school, and make your child a successful student. Thank you very much, and happy Dasara everybody. Thank you.
On behalf of all the students, I sincerely thank you, ma'am, for sharing with us how Vignan selects its teachers.
Good morning, everyone. This is your principal once again with lot many informations. Hope you all have enjoyed with your kids during this Dasara and Diwali vacation and might have planned fruitfully what to be done ahead. So today I am going to tell you about the examination system at Vignan. As you all know, Vignan believes in a systematic and transparent way of assessing the students. And the question papers and the examination process is designed in such a way that it not only evaluates what child remembers, but also what the child has understood and how he is going to apply in his near future. Let me explain you the step-by-step process of conducting an examination at Vignan. CBT or MCBT. This is conducted every month. It helps us track the child's ongoing understanding and progress. MCBT is exclusively conducted in maths. This exam is conducted monthly once. The next comes periodic assessments. These are conducted 3 times a year to evaluate cumulative learning. The next comes term end examinations. We have 2 term end exams which test the child's overall grasp of the syllabus covered. To conduct the above examinations, the question papers are designed by the subject coordinators. The papers are not prepared by the individual teachers. The coordinators prepare to get the genuine and fair assessment from the students. Do you think the coordinators prepare the question paper just like that? No, it is not like that. The question papers are designed with specific weightages. In that, the 20% weightage is given to recall or knowledge, and the 30% weightage is given for understanding, and the next 30% is given for application, and in this all 20% weightage will be given to the higher order thinking questions. By looking the above percentages, you might have got a clear clarity about the weightage of a question paper. So if you observe very keenly, you can understand that only 20% of the questions are coming from the what child remembers, and the remaining 80% totally concentrates on the understanding, application and analytical skills of the concept. So it is very important for the child to understand the concept thoroughly. It's not only memorizing the answers. This is why our teachers are given thorough training before they enter the classroom, to make the child understand and apply and get the analytical skills. You already have seen in the previous episode how systematically every teacher is trained at Vignan. When our teachers are trained so deeply, it naturally reflects in the quality of our students' learning. Every step, from the preparation of the question paper to the evaluation of the answer scripts, it is very carefully designed to build the confidence, integrity and excellence of our learners. As I mentioned earlier, the question papers are prepared by the subject coordinators at the head office. While preparing these papers, coordinators strictly follow the weightage pattern. This ensures that the paper checks not only the student's memory but also the depth of understanding, ability to apply concepts, and understand the analytical skills. Once the papers are prepared by the coordinators following the above weightage, they are printed and packed in a sealed covers subject wise, and they will be dispatched to the different branches in a very secured and supervision manner. Paper reaches the branches on the day of examination. The sealed packets are opened in front of an appointed observer. The observer's role is very important. He or she monitors the entire process to ensure complete fairness. The observer moves around the exam hall during the test to check if the students are writing independently and to ensure there is no malpractice or copying of any kind. After the exam, the answer sheets are collected and repacked immediately in the presence of the observer. This procedure avoids any possibility of tampering or manipulation. The sealed answer scripts are then sent back for centralized evaluation. So till now you have understood how the question papers are prepared, how they are dispatched to different branches and all. So now let me tell you the unique way of correcting the answer scripts at Vignan. So here, after completion of the examinations, the papers are packed in sealed covers and sent to different branches. And suppose, for example, ECAL papers will be sent to one subject will be sent to ECL, one subject is sent to Mitchell, one is sent to Patancheru, one is sent to etc. etc. And there, the teachers will be correcting the other branch papers, and we ECAL receive some other papers of other branches. And in this pattern of correction is practiced in Vignan to give the genuine result for the child and make the child habituate for external correction. So when we follow these things, the child will be able to face the board examinations appropriately without any fear, having the habit of external correction. This system is followed from grade 1 to 10 so that the children are trained up to face the external correction. You might be thinking, why this all? Why do we do this? Because when a child's own subject teacher corrects the paper, the teacher may knowingly or unknowingly be influenced by their understanding of the child's regular performance. Sometimes, out of familiarity, there could be a tendency to be lenient. By sending the papers to other branches, we ensure pure and impartial evaluation. Every student is assessed purely based on their written performances. Another big advantage of this system of correction is the child develops confidence and comes out of the fear and emotionally becomes strong to face the board examinations. The above practice makes our children perfect. By the time our students reach class 10, they are already well trained to handle the board style examination pattern, right from writing independently, following the board procedure, and being evaluated externally. As a result, they appear for board exams calmly and confidently, treating them just like another regular exam at Vignan. That's the strength of examination system at Vignan. It is transparent, disciplined, and student centered. Now that you understood the examination system at Vignan, you might have realized how the child should be prepared for his or her examinations and how effectively the child should prepare. Because the question paper is not on just memorizing the answers, but the question paper is prepared to assess the knowledge, the application, and analytical skills of the student. If your children are guided in this way and in this approach to prepare for the examinations, there is no chance of losing, and the child will be ready to be independent and never be afraid of writing any of the examinations, because he or she will be very much thorough with the content and concept. That is the main aim of Vignan. We at Vignan always wanted our child to understand whole the concept, not only memorize the answers which come in the examinations. I request all the parents to train your child in such a way, if at all they memorize the answers, stop them and ask them to understand the concept. If any concepts are not understood, let them approach the teachers to make know the concept very clearly. Thank you, dear parents. Hope I have given a clarity about the examination system at Vignan. So now on, I want every child to be prepared for the concept, not for the examination or for getting the marks. Child should understand the concept thoroughly. Thank you everybody, and have a good day. Thank you. Hello everyone. Hope you are doing well. This is Mrs. Sarita Reddy, the principal of Vignan Global Gen School ECIL, once again in front of you from the principal's desk. Today I am here to connect a new topic to you. Any guesses? In our previous editions, we discussed important aspects such as teacher training and the examination system. By now, you might have got an idea of how strongly we focus on academics. I want to assure you that the same level of care, planning, and dedication is applied to all other areas of your child's development. Today's topic is the most important and the vital pillar of holistic education, that is extracurricular activities and co-curricular activities. Participation in sports, arts, clubs and cultural activities teaches students invaluable life lessons. They learn the importance of teamwork, develop a spirit of healthy competition, and acquire the ability to think on their feet. Such experiences instill discipline, resilience, and leadership qualities that cannot be learned from the textbooks alone. Extracurricular activities are not only an add-on for the academics, but also they help the child to build confidence and to encourage the co-student and develop the team spirit and discipline and bring out the inner talent and creativity among the students. These activities broadly encompass sports and arts and crafts, ensuring a harmonious blend of physical vitality and creative expression. Each activity is planned with a clear educational intent, making co-curricular learning an essential part of the overall learning process. Through regular participation in activities, students learn the value of perseverance, fair play, and strategic thinking. Build a resilient mindset, teaching students how to handle both victory and defeat with grace. They foster self confidence, leadership qualities, and ability to perform under pressure. Skills that serve students well beyond the playing field. So, let me tell you how these activities help our students. These activities help the students to come out of the academic pressure, nurture creativity, develop teamwork, and especially make the child to come out of their comfort zones. A well structured plan detailing the daily schedule for each activity is thoughtfully prepared and shared with parents to ensure transparency and consistent care in monitoring every student's participation and progress. At Vignan, you already aware of, we not only concentrate on one particular area, we concentrate on all-round development of a child. So let me explain you in a very detailed manner how we have planned this activities, co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities for our students. So in this, let me explain to you about the 7 structured activities provided to the students. Now let's talk how this program is taken up with proper monitoring, evaluation and exposure. Attendance for each activity is systematically maintained, ensuring regular participation and accountability. Progress reports are prepared based on defined parameters to track each student's development over time. Parents are encouraged to interact with coaches during parent-teacher meetings, enabling open communication and better understanding of their child's progress. The sports coordinator conducts periodic supervision and the principal also reviews the program, ensuring quality and consistency. An official letter is sent to the parent in the beginning of the academic year, and the parent and the child has to select any 2 activities from the given 7 activities. And for that, the experts and the trained coaches will be coming and giving the training for the students weekly twice. So when a child is picking 2 activities, that means he will be getting 4 days coaching for that particular activity. An annual activity pageant is organized where students showcase what they have learnt. Additionally, inter-school competitions are conducted among all 7 Vignan branches in Hyderabad, offering students a platform to test their skills, gain confidence and experience healthy competition.
Yeah, let me explain to you how well these activities are planned and structured in a systematic manner. So, for this, we will be designing the activities and making the timetable in such a way that the child will not feel overloaded, that academics is one load and these activities are one load. So, the structure is very decently and in a structural manner it is prepared to make the child not to feel overloaded. Yes, training modules are age appropriate and level based. To encourage the exposure and develop the competitive spirit, we organize
Taekwondo uniforms, chess boards, archery, bows and arrows, skates, musical instruments, and any other required
at
items.
Vignan. The activities framework is very well designed, structured training, continuous supervision, and the perfect evaluation and a meaningful exposure will help the children to nurture the discipline, build up the confidence, and come out of their comfort zones. Hope I'm very clear about these activities which are happening in our school. And to make this activity successful and to make the child be involved in this, I request all the parents to send the accessories which are required for them. So I can see here and there some children will not bring their taekwondo dress, some people will not bring their skates and all. So in this regard, I request all the parents to give a full support for the students to participate very actively in the sports activities. So this is how are our activities planned in Vignan. Hope I'm very clear about it, and thank you very much for being with me. Okay. So this is your principal, Mrs. Sarita Reddy, signing off.